you're newer to trading, or if you're wondering why you still can't make money over time, make sure you're adhering to these components because they're absolutely essential to any kind of potential lasting success in the markets. Okay, first, strong risk management principles are a necessity. Amateurs usually don't think this is important. That's one of the reasons they remain amateurs. Truly successful traders understand that without strong risk management, you're almost certain to lose. Next, you need powerful but simple tactics that provide an edge. Simple is important because if something's too complicated, you just won't have the patience to follow it. Now, when it comes time to actually placing trades, you need specific setup conditions, entry rules, initial stop rules, and exit strategy rules. This helps remove emotion so you know exactly what to do no matter what happens in the markets. Finally, you need flexibility so you can trade within your busy schedule. Now, as you watch all these Market Mastery Trading Lab videos, you shouldn't be surprised to see how what I show you automatically includes all of these components. So when you're trading with my methods, you don't even need to think about these components. They're included for you. All right, now let's get into my Market Mastery daily trading plan. I'm going to show you the exact step-by-step process you can follow each day to take advantage of these three trading methods. First, start up my intelligent trade alert software after the market closes. My three Market Mastery methods use end-of-day data, so you only need about 10 minutes in the evening to manage your trades. Okay, so the software displays the current trade signals. You'll see new trade alerts as well as alerts for existing open trades. When a new trade alert occurs, simply place an entry order, protective stop order, and initial profit target order. It's that simple. Now let's take a look at my fast filter technique, which automatically scans through the universe of over 7,000 U.S. stocks to give you the safest 3% or so that have the highest profit potential. This is something that my trade alert software does behind the scenes, so you don't even have to think about it. But I want to show you how you can perform this fast filter yourself. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, I'm going to show you the fast filter technique using Telechart charting software. It's excellent software. Any good charting software will allow you to apply this technique as long as it has a scanning capability. Now, I already have highlighted here the MMPP Trade Alert Software Master List of stocks. Now, MMPP refers to my Market Mastery Protege program, which is the exclusive program where I first reveal these methods to a select group of traders before I develop my Trade Alert software. Now, let's zoom in on that. Here it is right here. It's 196 stocks selected. Now let's take a look at how those were selected. If we start off with all stocks, this is U.S. stocks that I'm looking at right now, but you can do the same thing with Australian, Canadian, London, or any other highly liquid market. So 7,000 plus stocks. Now the first thing I'm going to do is only look at stocks that trade over $5 a share. For one thing, you can't trade every stock, and you need to trade those stocks consistent with your objectives. Our objective here is to swing trade in and out in a matter of a few days, both long and short. Now, I certainly don't want to be shorting stocks under $5, so I use that filter first. And then second, I want to trade only stocks that have an average volume of over 1 million shares a day. Again, I want to be able to short stocks, and to do that, you've got to have the higher volume stocks for the broker to be able to lend you the stocks to short. Second, a lot of our students like options trading, and most stocks that average over 1 million a day in volume are also optionable. And then I'm going to apply the wide range filter that I'm going to deep dive for you here in a minute. You can see that takes off another over 370 stocks. Now we're down to 796. Now, these stocks right here, we'll stop right there. These stocks are suitable for trading, swing trading with the Market Mastery methods. Now, the very best stocks, best meaning lowest risk, highest probability profit stocks, are the 196. And how do we get from there to there? By applying our proprietary deliberately trading stocks filter that's built into the software that focuses in on these 200 stocks. But you also have the opportunity to select from this list as well if you so desired. All right, let's go into this wide range filter now that you can apply right now to your current trading activities. And here it is. It's a simple formula, but very powerful. You take the maximum high of the last 65 days, trading days, or the highest high of the last 65 days. Subtract from that the lowest low, or the minimum low of the last 65 days. So now you have the range. This is simply the range of the last 65 days. And that has to be greater than $10. Or if you take the range and divide it by the close, the range of the last 65 days divided by the close of the present day, the current day, that must be greater than 30%, or 0.30. If either one of those conditions are met, then you have a stock that qualifies for the wide range filter. Now, what is this about? This is about selecting stocks that show movement, at least $10 in the last 3 months, or at least 30% of the closing price. Now, these are the stocks we want to swing trade. If the stock's not moving, then there's limited profit potential, and why expose your precious capital to any kind of risk when there's limited profit potential? You don't want to do that. So you can apply this formula right now to your current trading activities and make a big difference, and thereby allowing you to focus in on the best of the best opportunities. Now let's take a look at just a couple examples so I can show you the difference. Let's go to a stock that's not on the list, Broadcom, which is a widely traded stock. Now look at the behavior of this stock the past 6 months or so. You see the lower range here, $31, the upper range about $38. And how has this behaved? It's just chopped around within this range, very sporadically. This is not the kind of market you want to be exposing your capital to. First of all, the profit opportunity is very limited, as you can see, and second, it's a sporadic kind of movement that's higher risk. A stock that exhibits this kind of behavior is not one you should be trading. Okay, let's look at another one that is on the list, and let's go find it, by the way. Let's take Caterpillar as an example. Now notice here the range, first of all. The upper bound's over $110, lower bound's $70. $40 per share kind of movement. Now this is more of what we're looking for. We need movement in the price in order to swing trade in and out in a few days and make a nice profit. Furthermore, look how deliberately this stock is trading, and I covered this in the first video, where the movements from day to day are fairly uniform in terms of the range of each day and the movement of the market. It ebbs and flows very nicely, just the way you'd like to see a stock that's exhibiting deliberate kind of behavior. Why? Because the risk is lower, the profit opportunity is higher, and that's what it's all about. Now you can't trade all the stocks anyway, so why not trade the ones that are the most deliberate in their behavior and offer the widest range of profit opportunity? Okay, let's look at another one that is not on the list, Radio Shack. Widely traded stock. Now look at the price action here. First you have this big gap up in price, which highlights a non-deliberate kind of behavior. This is news driven, but this spells big time risk. And then look what happens. It trades off and then it just chops sideways in this narrow range from what, $13.50 to $11.50 on the downside. Chop, 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 chop. Stay away from this kind of stock. Higher risk, lower profit opportunity. Let's pick another one off the list here. Let's do Ford. Now look at Ford by comparison. Deliberately trading. A lot of opportunity here on the short side. It did get into choppiness in here. And by the way, Market Mastery, the Trade Alert software, will keep you out of these kind of markets for the most part. And then when it starts trending again, it's going to get you back in. So you see the difference between Ford and Caterpillar versus Radio Shack and Broadcom. These are the kind of stocks you want to zero in on, and the Trade Alert software does that automatically for you. And I've given you right here, right now, the wide range filter so you can do the same. Okay, so here's my time-tested risk management strategy. And by the way, you can plug this into any existing trading method you're currently using, and I recommend you do so immediately, especially if you don't have a good risk management strategy. Now first, complex formulas don't work. I think I've seen almost everything published on risk management in over 3 decades of trading, and I've found that if something is too complex, you just won't follow it. And it's okay, because I've found that simple is better. And it was a quote from Albert Einstein that inspired me to discover this technique. He said, "To make everything as simple as possible, but no simpler." So that's what I did. The idea is to get rich slowly. Don't bet the farm. Ideally, risk no more than 2% per trade, up to 5% for smaller accounts. The maximum risk per trade determines the position size, which translates in the optimal number of shares you should buy or sell short on any given trade. And then ideally no more than 6 positions on at a time, for a couple of reasons. One, you don't want to overexpose your account to risk by having too many positions on. And second, if you have more than 6, for most traders, that's too much to manage, because you've got to manage these trades carefully at the close of the markets each day so that you're maximizing your profit potential at the same time minimizing risk. I'm going to show you how to implement this simple strategy in practice in my next video. So I hope you see how quick and easy trading becomes when you use my market mastery approach. If you want to make the stock market another potential income stream, this is among the fastest and safest ways. I show you 3 different ways to spot trade, so no matter how busy you are, you just need to spend 10 minutes or less each night after the market closes managing your trades. And really, if you can't find time to trade this way, you probably never will. That's how quick and easy it is. This type of trading finally puts you in control. In the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can begin trading like this. You'll see some recent astounding trade results from each of my market mastery methods, and how, when combined, they have the potential to create an equity curve that's almost impossible to achieve using the outdated buy and hold approaches to investing. I'm also going to teach you my time-tested free trade strategy with some market mastery trades so you can see how quickly you can reduce your risk to 0 and create a situation where you can't lose once your initial profit target's been hit. Now, my free trade strategy is so powerful you can even use it to improve the profit potential of just about any other trading method you might be currently using. You don't want to miss this. You'll see how to predict a 5-day trend of the best stocks with the most profit potential, how to create a new sustainable income stream anywhere in the world, how to shield your account from huge losses, how you can start with as little as a $500 account, how to manage your trades in just 10 minutes a night, and how to become an independent trader, and a whole lot more. Thanks for watching this second trading video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in video 3. For now, this is Bill Polis wishing you good trading.